If you would have told me 5 years ago that I would be sitting at my kitchen table full of homeschool curriculum, I probably would have disrespectfully laughed in your face. But after so much prayer and so much conviction and so much just sorting and discerning what the Lord wants for our family, we are now embarking on a hybrid homeschool journey. If you're new here, my name is Jenna and I'm from East Texas, and I have two kiddos, a 6-year-old daughter and a almost 3-year-old son. And my 6-year-old just finished kindergarten through a private Christian school. We had no issues with that whatsoever, but we just feel like we are being called to homeschool. So I attended public school my whole life. And at the time, I really thought that I enjoyed that experience. I did enjoy the friendships that I made because I still am friends with those ladies now. And I enjoyed the sports. But once you have kids, doors open in your mind and your heart that you didn't know existed before. And my mind changed on how I felt about public school. And it just wasn't a place that I knew that I wanted to send my kids, especially now because I graduated high school in 2008. I don't know about anywhere else, but the public school that I grew up going to, the high school, is not even ranked. It doesn't even have a ranking. They test just below average. And it's honestly very sad because I do have great memories there, and some of the teachers were just so special and so gifted, and it's just kind of sad what the whole institution has turned into. We must pray for them. But I was the social butterfly. I was a cheerleader. I did volleyball. I ran track. I was involved in all of the extracurricular things. And so when me and my husband met, he was a full-time private schooler kid. He loved private school. He would rave to me about private school. And so when I started having kids, we kind of started to have that conversation about, so what are we going to do? Where are we going to send our children? Which, if you have kids, you know that conversation because you've probably had it yourself. And we just agreed that we were going to send our kids to a private Christian school. And in the town where I live, there are a handful of great private Christian schools, but we landed on one in particular. And we've just been thrilled. Like kindergarten, it was just such a blessing. The teachers are just the sweetest teachers. The parents are hands-on. It's a very rigorous curriculum. My daughter is 6. She just finished kindergarten, and her cursive is better than some adults that I know. She knows math. She can read. We've never had any issues with that school. But over the past 2 years or so, I've seen that there's just been kind of a shift towards more homeschooling and just that whole life in general. Not just with me, but with my friends online that I see. The homeschool community is just growing. And when I first heard about homeschooling, I was like, no, that's just not for us. I just don't think I can do it. But slowly the Lord has just been like, this is my plan for you. And so I've just been listening and leaning heavily into what Jesus is wanting for our family. So why did we choose Memoria Press curriculum? Well, it is what you would call a classic curriculum. So she's going to be learning Latin. She's going to be reading all of the great novels, Julius Caesar, all William Shakespeare. And in my public school, I will say that I did also read all of those books. My English teacher was fantastic. Canterbury Tales, Wuthering Heights, Great Expectations. So I don't know if our school even realized that they were doing a classical approach, but they are. Now, she's going to be doing a hybrid homeschool. So she's going to be going 2 days in school and then 3 days at home. But I chose Memoria Press because it's been around forever. It is a time-tested curriculum. It's open and go, meaning that the curriculum, the teacher curriculum manual is just so easy to read. You literally just, you open it and it has the day and what you're going to do that day, what curriculum you need to pull off your shelf. And so it makes the first time homeschooling mom or 10-year homeschooling mom, it makes it really easy. So that's what attracted me to this, because this is our first time homeschooling. And it's going to be a journey because I don't know what to expect. I've watched 1,000 videos. I think I have a plan in my mind, a rhythm in the homeschooling community, what they would call it. But overall, I'm just excited. I'm excited that I get to read all these great books with my daughter. I'm excited, which was one of the main reasons why we wanted to homeschool, is we just missed her. We missed her all day long, and she was gone all day long. And we just felt like we were missing this huge chunk of her life. And I wanted to be and have a hand in her education. And so the fact that she's going to get to be home with me more, she's also going to get to be with her friends in the classroom some. But it's very much like we're in control of her learning, which is, it's a calling. And I feel like it's what God calls us moms to do. Also with homemaking. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I just recently quit my real estate job, and it was part-time and it was always from home. But now I just get to focus solely on my kids, their education. Everything through this curriculum is biblical. It is a Christian approach, and there's daily devotions, there's Bible reading. Just everything about God is intertwined through all of this curriculum, and it's rigorous. So she's going to be getting a good quality education. I'm also going to be learning some more stuff, but it just comes with everything. Flashcards, phonic flashcards. We've got arithmetic flashcards. It does come with a whole slew of books that we'll be reading, and then you also are to purchase the extra like read aloud books, but we just haven't done that yet. Math, spelling, cursive. It comes with these really cool little art cards. It's like Pablo Picasso, oil on canvas. So it's just, she's just going to be learning about all of the great stuff that life has to offer. And I'm excited to be learning along with her. If you want to just keep following along on this journey with us, you can subscribe to my channel. We are a Christian, now homeschooling family. We live on 10 acres deep in East Texas. I've lived in Texas my whole life. Proud to be an East Texan. And we're just going to be raising our children to walk with Jesus and be good neighbors. Love God, love your neighbor. So that is our story. And I'm excited to see what Memoria Press holds for us this year and for this summer. I will see you guys next time.